back to the channel. Since you guys liked our previous video about the history of the WWE, we are back with another special wrestling episode. Is WrestleMania X-Seven considered as the holy grail of wrestling? Imagine a spectacle unlike any other. Muscles ripple, steel chairs clatter, and the roar of tens of thousands vibrates through the air. This isn't your average sporting event. This is the world of professional wrestling, a realm where larger-than-life personalities collide in a captivating blend of athleticism, drama, and outrageous entertainment. Amongst this grand stage, one night stands supreme, WrestleMania X-Seven, held in 2001. Even today, the debate rages on: is WrestleMania X-Seven the holy grail of wrestling, the pinnacle achievement of the entire industry? This video delves into the heart of that debate, exploring the factors that elevate WrestleMania X-Seven to legendary status. But before we enter the Astrodome on that fateful night, let's rewind the clock. We need to understand the cultural phenomenon that was the Attitude Era. Imagine a time in the late 90s where wrestling wasn't just about athletic feats, but raw emotion, edgy storylines, and characters that pushed the boundaries of reality. This was the era of Stone Cold Steve Austin, the rebellious anti-hero, and The Rock, the charismatic, electrifying showman. Their rivalry became the cornerstone of professional wrestling, captivating audiences with their in-ring battles and verbal barbs. WrestleMania X-Seven wasn't just a wrestling event. It was a cultural touchstone. It represented the culmination of the Attitude Era, a night where all the elements perfectly aligned to create an unforgettable spectacle. This video will dissect the magic of WrestleMania X-Seven, from the iconic main event to the unforgettable undercard matches. We'll explore the electrifying atmosphere, the groundbreaking in-ring action, and the enduring legacy of the night that many consider the greatest WrestleMania ever. In the late 90s, two titans clashed for Monday Night Supremacy: the World Wrestling Federation (WWF) and World Championship Wrestling (WCW). This era was aptly named the Monday Night War. The WWF, led by the cunning Vince McMahon, capitalized on a new, edgier style dubbed the Attitude Era. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the rebellious anti-hero, became the face of the company. With his signature middle finger and Stone Cold Stunner, he resonated with fans yearning for an alternative to the traditional wrestling hero. WCW countered with established stars like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, but their formula grew stale. But in 2001, financial mismanagement and internal conflict plagued WCW. While the WWF's controversial yet captivating Attitude Era storylines continued to draw viewers, in a shocking move, the unthinkable happened: the WWF purchased WCW. This seismic shift sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. Suddenly, the landscape was drastically altered. The competition was gone, leaving the WWF as the undisputed king of professional wrestling. Fans wondered how the WWF would handle the influx of WCW talent. Would it lead to dream matches fans had only fantasized about? The Attitude Era, and ultimately WrestleMania X-Seven, stood the iconic rivalry between Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. These two wrestlers represented contrasting styles and personalities, yet both captivated audiences in a way few others could. Their rivalry transcended the typical wrestling feud. It was a clash of ideals: Stone Cold, the rebellious anti-hero fighting against the corporate machine embodied by Vince McMahon, and The Rock, the rising star determined to climb the corporate ladder. This storyline resonated with fans, who saw themselves in both characters. The lead-up to WrestleMania X-Seven was littered with unforgettable moments. Stone Cold interrupting The Rock's interview with a stunner. The Rock delivering scathing promos mocking Stone Cold's injured knee. These constant barbs and physical altercations kept the rivalry white-hot, and ensured that their WrestleMania encounter would be the culmination of something truly special. But WrestleMania X-Seven wasn't just about the titanic clash between Stone Cold and The Rock. It was a night brimming with unforgettable moments across the entire card. The undercard matches were meticulously crafted to showcase diverse styles and provide a thrilling build-up to the main event. One of the most anticipated matches was the Triple Threat Tag Team TLC match. This match was called TLC 2, followed by the inaugural TLC match in SummerSlam 2000. This innovative contest, featuring the Hardy Boys Matt and Jeff, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys Bubba Ray and Devon, promised a chaotic spectacle unlike anything seen before. The very idea of utilizing ladders, tables, and chairs as legal weapons in a high-flying aerial battle sent shivers of excitement down the spines of fans. This match wasn't just about brutality. It was a testament to athleticism and innovation. The three teams, known for their daredevil stunts, pushed the boundaries of what was possible in the ring. Spectacular dives from ladders, brutal chair shots, and precarious table placements had the crowd on the edge of their seats throughout the encounter. The TLC match wasn't just a highlight of WrestleMania X-Seven. It revolutionized tag team wrestling, creating a new standard for in-ring storytelling with high-risk maneuvers and creative weapon use. The influence of TLC is still felt today, inspiring countless matches and solidifying its place as a cornerstone of professional wrestling. While the TLC match provided a frenetic spectacle, another match focused mainly on technicality captured the fans' appreciation. Chris Benoit vs. Kurt Angle was a spectacular one-on-one bout. Both men tried to submit their opponent using the other's signature hold, with Benoit using the ankle lock on Angle, and Angle using the crippler crossface on Benoit. Benoit eventually succeeded in forcing Angle to tap out to the crippler crossface, but the referee was knocked down and didn't see it. Near the end of the match, Benoit tried to pin Angle after a diving headbutt but was met with a 2 count. Angle then quickly rolled up Benoit, using the tights for leverage to win the match. After secretly buying his dad's rival company, WCW, Shane challenged Vince McMahon in a street fight. As for both not being full-time wrestlers, they put on a spectacular series of entertainment, with the involvement of Stephanie McMahon, Mick Foley, and Linda McMahon. In the end, as referee Foley tried to will Linda out to safety, Vince hit him with a steel chair, and then pulled Linda into the ring to make her watch as he beat down Shane with a garbage can. However, Linda stood up and low-blowed Vince, allowing Foley to recover and attack him. With Vince prone in the corner, Shane placed a garbage can in front of Vince's face and hit a coast-to-coast dropkick, pinning his father to win the match. The penultimate match was between The Undertaker and Triple H. Triple H coming out on his entrance with the heavy metal band Motorhead, and The Undertaker with his badass motorcycle entrance with Limp Bizkit's song was a sight enough to see. As expected, the match was decent and we were yet again having the streak broken. But this match wasn't even close to what they had 10 years later at WrestleMania 27 and 28. There were other matches like Raven vs. The Big Show vs. Kane for the Hardcore Championship, Chyna vs. Molly Holly for the Women's Championship, and the Gimmick Battle Royal, with guest commentators Gene Aukerland and Bobby Heenan, which were pretty good fillers for the Houston crowd. Perfect for them to get warmed up for the final main event. Stone Cold Steve Austin vs. The Rock for the WWF Championship, kicking things off with this spectacular promo package. Limp Bizkit's My Way suited so well to this rivalry, as if the song was made for these to clash. This promo made it more personal. To add to the chaos, a surprise rule was announced right before they entered the ring: anything goes, no rules. The fight spilled outside the ring, with both wrestlers bloody and battered. They hit each other with everything they could find, including the ring bell. The Rock tried to make Stone Cold submit with the sharpshooter, but Stone Cold fought back with his own submission holds. Things got even crazier when Stone Cold used The Rock's signature move, the Rock Bottom. Suddenly, Vince McMahon, the owner of the WWF, appeared at ringside. When The Rock almost pinned Stone Cold, Vince pulled him away, stopping the win. The crowd went wild. The Rock chased Vince around the ring, then surprisingly Stone Cold used The Rock's finishing move again, the Rock Bottom. The fight kept twisting and turning. The Rock attacked Vince, got stunned by Stone Cold, and somehow kicked out. Then, in a shocking turn of events, Vince handed Stone Cold a steel chair. The crowd gasped. Stone Cold, who always fought against Vince, now seemed to be on his side. Stone Cold bashed The Rock with the chair 16 times before pinning him and winning the championship. The night ended with Stone Cold and Vince McMahon, former enemies, shaking hands and celebrating with beers. This unexpected betrayal by Stone Cold left everyone speechless, ending with Jim Ross's unforgettable line, "Stone Cold sold his soul to Satan himself." This, ladies and gentlemen, was WrestleMania X-Seven. This show wasn't the greatest of them all because it was a WrestleMania, but rather it was perfect from start to the very end. It left questions and made people eagerly wait for what was going to happen next. WrestleMania X-Seven was indeed the holy grail of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. Thank you for watching this special episode of the history of WWE. Like, share and subscribe if you liked the video. Until next time.